that ball.
Remember Radio with your host, Genty.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
I'm fucking coming for you.
Now I feel poo coming out of my bum. So it's a lot right now. Yeah, it's a lot.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Remember Radio. I am your host, Genty, Twitter and Instagram at Genty523. Yeah! Well, I have been delaying this podcast simply because I made so many mistakes this week. I was embarrassed to turn this thing on. And you know, I do dumb stuff on here. I say stupid shit on here. So when I do dumb stuff or stupid stuff in public, it is terrible. This week, I happened to just act like a complete jackass. So last Friday, I received the news, without really receiving the news, that my training partner, who also does the women's self-defense seminars with me, was quitting the gym. And I was like, oh, man, hey, you're quitting. So you aren't going to do seminars with me? Like, you know, I was just kind of hoping for a heads up text like, hey, this is going on, you know, and partly maybe I should have texted her to see what was up because I hadn't seen her in class for a long time. And I know she got a boyfriend and he trains jiu-jitsu too. So I figured they're just training together. And, I don't like to get too involved in people's business. I've just learned my lesson. Just stay out until, you know, somebody says, open the door or something. Every now and then I'll wait. I used to just ask right away. Now I wait like a week or two, like, yo, I haven't seen you. What's going on? So I was just trying to give her space and everything because I thought that's the right thing to do. And, she just walked into class and just told the coach she's quitting. She might come back, but that she's quitting. And I was like, after class, I was like, yo, did you just like quit? She's like, yeah, I'm going to go train with my boyfriend. I was like, cool. I just, you know, thought that she would give me a heads up, like, thinking about quitting, you know, because this might affect our thing that we got going on because it's something that's important to me, you know, teaching self-defense, that's important to me, especially teaching it to ladies. That's like my El Passione. So I was like, damn. And she told me that she'd been thinking about it or wanting to quit for over a year. And I was like, man, I wish she would have told me sooner. Communication. Jeez, you know, but everybody's got to do their things, their own journey. It's none of my business, you know, if somebody, you know, wants to be my business. And I just thought that since we were business partners and friends that I could have gotten a heads up. So, you know, that happened. And so I was just kind of in a state of shock the rest of the weekend because I was like, man, like, I thought we had something good going on, but she said, you know, she still wants to do it. It's just not a priority for her right now. And I was like, cool, no big deal. So then that's just via text message. So I run into her at my work on Sunday morning. And, you know, for those of you who know me, obviously I watch UFC. And then if I watch it at a friend's house, he's an hour away. And if I leave his house at 10:30, I get home, it's 11:30. I'm already scared about driving late at night and falling asleep. So I somehow summon up all this adrenaline to get home. And then I can't sleep. I got to get up at 5 for work on Sunday. So I'm like, I'm hella tired. I mean, I was so tired. I was falling asleep sitting up in my car. Like just sitting in my car was not enough. So talking to her, and I was just like, hey, good to see you, congratulations on your new adventure, and, I hope that you do the best. And we're just chatting, even though I'm super fucking tired. And I don't know how, like, what I meant to say is that I couldn't hang in the gi, so I chose to do no gi because I tried to do the gi and it fucked up my hand, and I really need my hands to play my drums. Like, if something happens to my hands, like, I'm a goner. Like, I cannot do a sport where my hand is going to get fucked up because I need my hands to play drums. And not that your hands don't get fucked up in no gi jiu-jitsu, it's just the gi constantly wrapping your fingers up in the jacket or the lapel, flipping people around in that, it really does a number on your fingers. When I first did it, I fucked up my thumb for 8 weeks, and I was like, I cannot do this. I cannot afford to not play my drums for 8 weeks. That's crazy. So what I meant to say is I couldn't hang in the gi, and it somehow came out that she couldn't hang in the gi, and I could tell that hurt her feelings, and I didn't mean it to come out that way, but I just felt like a complete jackass. I was like, oh man, I just told my friend, and maybe soon to be, maybe not be business partner, like, that she couldn't hang in no gi, so she's going to the gi. And I was just like, oh fuck, you jackass, how could you say that? And I was just like, I felt terrible. I felt sick to my stomach. I didn't mean it to come out that way. What I meant to say was that I couldn't hang in the gi, and that's the truth. I can't do a sport where my hands are going to get fucked up. Occasionally my wrist, occasionally my finger every now and then, but it's not as much as what happens in the gi. If you do the gi a long time, eventually your fingers get super fucked up. So, I just like, oh man, I felt like dog shit, and she left. And then like 20 minutes later, I just could not take the shame anymore. I was like, did I really say that? Did I really tell my friend that she couldn't hang, so that's why she's going to the gi? Like, cause technically the gi kind of slows things down a little bit. It's not that you can't hang in no gi. It's just that, there's a little bit more of a slower pace, because both of you have the jackets. You're both holding the jackets, so it's almost like you're stalling, and whoever has the most momentum or force with the jacket is going to win the exchange. So I was just like, fuck, I better text her. So at first I was like, no, don't say anything. It's cool. And then I was just like, no, you need to say something, because if you feel like dog shit, then you probably did something wrong. And so I said, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you couldn't hang in no-gi jiu-jitsu. I mean, you did, and you still can. I'm incredibly sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. And she was just like, hey, it's cool. And I was like, have a good weekend. I'm sorry. And I was just like, oh man, I feel bad now, because I didn't mean to offend her in any sort of way. And I hope that this doesn't, end not only our friendship, our business, because, we had a good thing coaching, and I really had fun and helping people, coaching, as well as connecting with women, because I am terrible at connecting with women, hence the example of the things that I said to my friend. So, doing these coaching things together was like, she's really tapped in. She's got all the lady clients. She knows, and working with her, help me connect better with women, and just, coaching. And that's something that I want to do in the future. So I'm like, fuck, man, I blew it. I'm a jackass, I fucked up, and I just felt like dog shit. And, I hope that, because she did say before I offended her, she did say that she was planning on coming back to the gym. Every now and then we have, where it's like a open house kind of a thing, where anybody who trains can come to the gym on Saturdays. So she did say before I hurt her feelings, of course, that she was going to come back. So I was like, oh man, I hope that what I said doesn't keep her away. Because at the end of the day, everybody's journey, is up to them. It's not up to me. I'm just trying to be a supportive friend, and obviously I said the wrong thing, so that totally ruined everything, and I felt like dog shit, and, God, it fucking sucks, man. I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, and, that's just not my intention, and so after that, I was just like, man, I feel like dog shit. I felt emotionally like dog shit. I didn't mean to say that. That was my friend. And she may or may not want to do these seminars with me anymore, even though she did say that before I said what I said. That might be the turning point for her. So, and I'll have to accept that. And, a lot of people are like, oh, well, then you should just do it on your own. And I'm like, okay, well, so this is how doing it on my own is going to go. I don't know a whole lot of ladies that would want to train with me. I don't, have those connections. She's a personal trainer. She's already coaching women. So it's like she had that connection. Also, our mentor, I felt really connected with her and maybe not so much me. So I'm like, oh man, how this is going to be awkward if our mentor shows up and it's just me, because I'm not really catching a vibe from her that she's really into me. I can tell like she really likes my business partner more, and that's cool. I don't, it's not personal to me. Like, I don't think I've done anything wrong. I just know that people just gravitate to certain energies. So that's why I liked having her as a business partner, because she could tap into women, whereas I'm more on the masculine side, and I, from time to time, hear from women that they are intimidated by me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Here's this tiny little lady who is awesome, who can help you and help us connect, and it's a cool thing. So my business partner was good at marketing, making flyers, social media, had all the women contacts, and so now I'm back to ground zero and just trying to figure it out, and just really what's the word I'm looking for? Slightly devastated, because, once you've started to create momentum and you're like, oh man, I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting that progress. When there's a setback, it's like, especially a setback of this magnitude, it's like, back to fucking zero. Like, do you want to continue these seminars? And I'm like, yeah, I want to continue these seminars. So I'm like, okay, what's the next step? I have to teach myself how to market or something. And then also I have to find people to show up. So, there is a potential shot I have here. I ran into an old coworker who happens to work, in social work. So I'm going to ask her like, hey, do you know of any ladies that would want to train? And then just kind of go from there, because I received this connection and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to tell my business partner. And then I see my business partner and she's just like telling my coach I'm quitting, and then just doesn't even say anything to me until I text her. And I'm like, okay. I mean, yes, it's your journey, but a heads up would have been cool. A heads up would have been cool. So anyhow, damn, I really dislike being emotional when I'm recording this podcast, but I am, because it's something that I'm super passionate about, and I will figure it out. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out. Square one it is, and since I don't like square one, I just got to figure out how to get to square two. And speaking of square two, so all of these things are happening while I'm at work. And then, of course, I'm working with my coworker who had proclaimed to me last week, after he went and took a 3-day vacation for the Super Bowl. Mind you, this person doesn't play sports. doesn't have a wife, doesn't have kids, doesn't have a boyfriend, doesn't have a girlfriend, doesn't have a husband. I don't know what the hell's going on, but none of those things are happening there, okay? God bless him, sweet man. But you had the previous Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So you worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So because he took those 3 days off the week prior, my work, 9 times out of 10, unless you got some sort of scheduling thing going on, they're going to work you X amount of days after your vacation. So what they like to do is, if you're taking a vacation, they'll work you 8, 9 days straight or 10 days straight, and then you get your vacation, right? Then when you come back, because you went on vacation, they're now going to work you 5 or 6, 7 days in a row before you get your next day off, okay? And my guy has been working here since 1993. He knows this. This is the playbook for all the managers. They always do this unless you got some kind of scheduling thing going on. Anytime you're going to take time off, they overwork you before, and then when you come back, they overwork you when you come back. So, what does this guy do? He finds out that he's working, because he took the 3 days for the Super Bowl. He found out he worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then he found out he's going to have to work Sunday and Monday and then get his regular Tuesday off, okay? He purposely said, I got to work Sunday. So Sunday rolls around. I have this interaction with my business partner. I am upset. I am just breaking down. I am trying to keep it together. I'm at work. I am pissed off. This guy comes up Sunday. I have been up all night coughing. I don't feel good. I'm going to go home. And I'm like, motherfucker, don't talk to me right now. Just stay the fuck away from me, dude. Get the fuck away from me, man. Fucking cocksucker. I can't do this right now. I am going through my own shit. Please, leave me the fuck alone. Of course, I was polite about it. I said, I'm sorry you don't feel good. Excuse me, I'm going to go stay busy with work and just try and keep myself together. Sunday is a busy fucking day. We have the freaking farmers market, and then we have people who are after church shopping. It's a busy fucking day. But then after 3 o'clock, it's dead. Nobody's in there, right? So from 11 to 3 is our busiest hour. This guy has only been at work for 20 minutes, and he's already telling me, I'm up all night. I was coughing. And I'm like, I had 3 hours of sleep. Bitch, I just got to do a fight with my business partner. Bitch, the future of my business is in the balance. You want to talk to me about a fucking fake cough you got? Get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. So I'm in the back. He's on the floor coughing, doing whatever fake thing he's doing as usual because he didn't want to work Sunday. Okay. What does this motherfucker do? This motherfucker, for the second week in a row, he shows up to work for an hour and then goes, I could go home. And I'm like, bitch, you don't come here. You should have never even come here. Just call off. Don't show up. And then gets the sympathy parade going and then leaves. It is disturbing. I've never seen anything like this. Somebody, if you don't want to come to work, just do your fake cough at home. Why would you drive to work and then get people to be like, oh, I'm sorry you don't feel good. Oh, man, that's terrible. I hope you feel better. It's sick. This guy will come to work for an hour or two to get the sympathy parade and then leave. And then this motherfucker, obviously because he didn't want to work on Sunday. And then it just so happens that it's the All-Star game and then some other award shows on. And I'm like, bitch, You're sick because you want to fucking watch sports and you don't want to work on a Sunday. Jog off, you fucking prick. I've never experienced a level of lazy. This is like lazy to the highest level. And, I wouldn't even say it's lazy because he will make the effort to come to work. But I'm like, dog, you're making the effort to come to work just so people can feel sorry. So, people will pay attention to you. He don't even want to stay home and call off. He wants to come to work and waste everybody's time, his gas. And then get people to be like, I'm so sorry you don't feel good. I hope you feel better. Yeah, you should go home. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll feel good. Fucker. Oh, I cannot tell you how many times I have come to work sick, tired, throwing up in the bathroom, not from drinking. I was fucking sick from my tumors I had. I would just throw up in the bathroom and go back to work. This fucking guy's got a little pretend cough. And he gotta go home for 3 fucking days? Yes, I said it. 3 fucking days. For a little pretend cough. This motherfucker came to work for an hour on Sunday, then goes home, and then calls off on Monday because he knows he's off on Tuesday. So congratulations. This jackal! This jackass! Got 3 days off in a row again for a second week in a row. I'm like, you don't even work hard. You took 3 days last week for the Super Bowl, which you're going to watch at home by yourself because you got one friend and that one friend can't stand you. Let's keep it 100. And then the second week in a row, you want to stay home and watch the All-Star game, a game that don't even fucking count. Bitch, I played basketball. In a league, outside of school, in school, college. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not taking the time off to watch this shit. I'll watch the replay later. And it's a game that don't even fucking matter. It's the All-Star game. It's pretend. You gotta pretend to be sick to watch a pretend game? I mean, what the fuck? It's absolutely preposterous. I don't understand. I do not understand what is happening there. And quite frankly, I don't. Because I'm like, I really want to help this guy. This is the nice part of my Gemini sign is that, there's 2 of us. There's a good and an evil. And the good part of me is like, oh man, I want to help this guy. I want to befriend this guy. I want to be like, hey buddy, you can do this. No, that's what this guy wants. He lives off that. Energy vampire. He wants you to feel sorry for him. He wants you to be like, oh, there. He wants that attention. I'm like, dog, you're a grown-ass man. Step up to the fucking plate and take the power back. This is your life, man. I want to tell him that. I want to just smack him on the top of his fucking head. Like, hey. It's your life, bro. It's not mine. It's not anyone else's. It's yours. But hey, why don't we try and do something that is fulfilling and you'll feel better. You won't feel like a sad, depressed dude who did absolutely fucking nothing with his life. And this is the truth. My man's has been working in vitamins his whole fucking life, which, hey, if you want to do that, God bless you. That's cool. I've been doing this for a while myself, but I have a goal of where I want to go. I have things where I have plans. This guy don't have no fucking plans. This guy, a month ago, had a dead cat in his closet. Shit. Oh, dear God, sweet man. But just, I don't know. And it gets worse, friends. I happen to be on Instagram and I seen his profile and he posted a selfie of himself saying good night. And I'm like, who the hell you saying good night to, fam? You ain't got no friends? What the fuck is this? And I mean that in the most sincerest way. I'm not trying to be mean or nasty. My guy literally has maybe one good friend, and even she's like, it's touch and go. And God bless her, because man, between her and what's left of his family, that's really the only thing keeping my guy alive. Let's keep it 100. This is something he has told me. So I see him post the selfie like good night, and I look at the comments, and would you have guessed these comments are just these, I'm gonna read you these comments from his post, okay? So he posted a selfie of himself saying good night, and a lady who seems to be a lady, but is probably a fake profile, which here it is. The lady said, so amazing. This is how you know shit's bad. When all of your comments are bots, okay? And you're okay with that. Okay? So next comment. Mistress Cassie. And it is just a picture of a butt. No, it is a picture of a lady, a half a torso in dominatrix clothes, no face, and it says, I can't message you. The next comment, which is a bot also. It appears to be a big-breasted woman throwing up the peace sign. And her name is Kate Baby Girl. You are so cute and handsome. Text me direct if you're interested in something serious. ... The next message from Annabelle.010101. Night night, sweetie. I mean, when you got comments full of Nigerian scammers, is this what you're calling off sick for, is to talk to all these bots? Because if this is the case, I need to see these conversations, because I need it for material for the show, of course. Oh my God. It just blows my mind. This is my life. It's time for, speaking of blowing my mind, it's time for Customers of the Week. So, I love my Chinese fam. God bless you. You guys, you make my favorite noodles. Chow mein, lo mein, all the mans. You guys rock, okay? I was straightening something the other day, and some Chinese people were chatting amongst themselves, and I was like, doing my thing, and one of them asked me for the code to the restroom, because we got to keep the bathroom on lockdown, because the old poopy bandits kept pooping up the bathroom. So, she asked me for the code, and I gave it to her. And then I went back to straightening, and then all of a sudden I heard her try and get the attention of the other Chinese lady she was with, and she goes, "Es nigga," and I was like, "Yee, who you? What?" I was like, "Who is es nigga? What?" And then she turned around, oh. And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what the hell? Are we about to scrap right now?" "No es nigga." Don't you be disrespecting me like that. I know some Chinese too, man. I be ni hao ma. What's the one she say she taught me in Charlie's Angels. This is the best thing you can learn in Chinese. Le mai bu gao. Bring it on, bitch. Now I just gotta figure out if that's Mandarin or Cantonese. But I was like, yo, ain't no es nigga here. It's just Jen, and I gave you the bathroom code. Why are you trying to be racist? I jumped back. I was like, whoa, we fighting right now. Wait a minute. I thought I was being helpful. Why you call me es nigga? Oh my God, I was fucking dying. I just turned around and stared at both of them. I'm like, what? We got a problem? Oh, ich, ni, san, shi. Ah, shit, that's Japanese. What's the one y'all say? Steamer broccoli, beef broccoli, number 12, beef broccoli, number 12, shrimp lo mein, I know you, same thing every time. Shout out to Chinatown, best Chinese food in Loma Linda. Beef broccoli, shrimp lo mein, and fried wonton. Oh, you order the same thing every time. Thank you. Hi. I was fucking dying. I was like, yo, who the hell are you talking to? The only es nigga I see around here is me. Hey. I was fucking pissed. And then I realized, I was like, oh, it's nigga. You're not talking about me. He's You better not be, okay? Because I don't know what the hell y'all said, but it sounded like you was talking bad about me, and I don't appreciate that. We're about to get some serious rush hour going on here. I'm Michael. You Tito. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Es nigga. You. Yeah, I am him. You. Yeah, you. We're looking for you. Yes, that is me. I am you. No, I am me. Who's me? Me. I'm me. No, we're looking for you. Yeah, you. I am you. God damn it, man. If my mom didn't watch Rush Hour every weekend, I would say that is the greatest movie. But she was glued to TBS on the weekends while she's doing her chores, and she just leaves it on. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3, Rush Hour 4. God help us if they turn Rush Hour into Fast and the Furious. Fast X Rush Hour. Oh, man, I was ready to scrap, man. I turned around so fast. I had my wrestling stance. I'm like, it's nigga? Yeah, it's nigga right here. Oh, damn it. Some current events. So, last week, we went to the Mission Inn in Riverside, California. One of the oldest hotels around town, and they have the most amazing fucking food. I mean, we're talking the Mission Inn hotel food is kick-ass. And then, you want to know what's even more kick-ass? Is Dwayne's inside the hotel. So they got Dwayne's, they got the Mission Inn hotel food, bomb.com. Then, on the outside of the hotel, which is kind of still attached to the hotel, they got the Bella Fratiana Italian Bistro. And, I haven't eaten there since I was a kid. Matter of fact, I don't think I've eaten there at all. My mom says she brought me food from there and I didn't like it. I don't remember, which tells me I was way too young. So we went to this restaurant for my friend's birthday. Shout out to the homie Dave. And, it's not his fault. I'm just going to say that it's not his fault. He thought this was going to be a good spot. I thought it was going to be a good spot because, I am a sucker for some Italian food, some real Italian food that does not end with garden, okay? Olive Garden, no. Romano, maybe. But when it is just a one restaurant, we only got one or we might have two locations, that's legit Italian food. Like Alfredo's or Two Guys or my personal favorite, Puglia's, okay, in Blue Jay, California. The greatest Italian fucking food you'll ever have, okay? If you're in the Inland Empire, okay, or you're up vacationing in Lake Arrowhead, please, for the love of God, go to Puglia. And if you're not there, he also opened up a restaurant in Palm Springs. Another second location, because that's how badass this guy is. He's like a fucking 5-star Michelin chef, was cooking in Beverly Hills and said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go to the tiniest fucking town in the middle of the mountains and just cook authentic, traditional Italian food. And magnifique. I love it. Fucking amazing. Okay. So ever since I've had Puglia, when somebody tells me that you got tradition Italian in the sentence of your restaurant, I am expecting my man's cooking, okay? I am expecting full quality, that you're making the pasta, because your dear host knows how to make pasta. I know what homemade pasta tastes like. I know what homemade pizza tastes like. I know a good gravy. If you have tradition Italian bistro, if that is in your restaurant name, then you gotta make traditional Italian food, right? And you gotta do it right, okay? So the homie, he orders chicken. Two homies order chicken with lemon sauce and capers. I got the sketchiest feeling about the restaurant and said, when I looked and said that they're charging for every 2 toppings you put on the pizza, they're charging extra money. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, player. Just tell me, can I get a margherita pizza? Just tell me, can I get a prosciutto pizza? Just put it all together and charge me the $25 fucking dollars or whatever you're going to charge me, right? Don't make me wheel and deal for my fucking pizza, okay? So they say, included in the cost for starting at $18 is dough and cheese and sauce. So you mean to tell me you're going to charge me $18 for a cheese fucking pizza? The only other person I pay that much money for is Puglia and my buddy's pizza truck, who his family is Italian. They are Sicilian. So they're making real deal shit. It tastes like you're in Italy. I swear to God. This little place, I said, I don't trust y'all. You want to charge me $18 for a little tiny ass pizza with cheese and sauce? So what happens if I want a prosciutto? What happens if I want a pepperoni? What happens if I want a margarita? You're going to charge me fucking $35? You're going to, every 2 toppings I put on there, tomato, basil, that's another $2. Pepperoni, another $2. Prosciutto, $2. Wait, what? Why am I wheeling and dealing for my fucking pizza, man? You mean to tell me after all this is done, I'm going to, for all the toppings I want, I'm going to pay $40 for a fucking pizza? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Disgraziato, vaffanculo, non appena. No. So I looked at the menu and I was like, oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. So the other homie fell for that. I seen his sorry ass pizza come out for fucking $25. I went, what the fuck is that? That shit had, I think he had dough, cheese, sauce, I think artichoke, and maybe chicken. That thing looked like dog shit. I said, ooh. So I was like, So the two homies that ordered the chicken and and with lemon sauce and capers, their chicken came out drier than a fucking camel's arsehole in the desert. Okay? This shit was fucking dry, man. Bone dry. Okay? They got the crunch. I saw the crunch part right. They got a little bit of crunch, but they put a little too much crunch and not enough meat. But the worst part is they just like drizzled some olive oil on the side of the plate and threw some capers on it and said, this is lemon sauce. Wait, hold on, player. Oh, but it gets better. They brought out some lemons for you to squeeze on the chicken and say, hey, here's your lemon sauce. No, bitch. It ain't lemon sauce. Lemon sauce is a little cream, a little butter, and some lemon. So I'm going to need you to take this plate back and go make some fucking lemon sauce. Or do I got to go back there? What the fuck is this? Okay, so their shit was dry. Drier than a camel's arsehole in the desert, as my man Gordon Ramsay says. This fucking chicken is drier than a camel's arsehole in the desert. So we get to my order, which I was so scared to order anything because I didn't like the price and I felt like the quality was going to be sus. I just got a bad feeling. So I said, let me just order a salad. And God bless, I had an emergency gift card to Cheesecake Factory afterwards. I was like, I'm just going to go to Cheesecake Factory. They're going to make my shit right. So I order a house salad, okay? Order a house salad, and it said that it would be covered with the house dressing. It would be doused in the dressing. I got that salad, and I almost choked because it was so dry. I said, who cooking tonight? Y'all being stingy with the sauces back there? What is going on? The driest salad. And you know how I know a dry salad? Because I eat dry fucking spinach every day. So I'm already like, hey, give me some dressing, bitch. Normally, I'm stingy with dressing, but at least give me a shot glass with some dressing and I'll pour that on there, okay? You don't have to douse the whole thing like you said in the menu, but you didn't actually do it at all. I mean, they literally spritzed my salad with dressing. So that bitch was dry. And so each time I took a bite, I had to take a sip of water. That way my salad was moist. But the jobber of the night was the homie who ordered a fucking $50 steak, and that shit wouldn't even cook right. I said, oh my God, Lord have mercy. R.I.P. Oh my God, I could not get out of that restaurant fast enough, not to mention it was bloody cold in there. I mean, I felt like I was in Italy. Like, holy shit, I'm on the side of the street here. Smells like ass because the sewage is just right outside the door and they got the door open. And it's cold as fuck. And our food is dry. Welcome to Italy. Buongiorno. Welcome. Have some of our dry food. Oh, man. And the manager was there, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to be that person that's like, yo, why is your fucking food dog shit? This is blasphemous. I can make Italian food, real Italian food at home, and I can't even cook good. But the one foods I can cook good is Italian food for fucking scratch. Because my Nonna taught me well, okay? God rest her soul. My Nonna Goer, God bless you. You taught me something, how to fucking cook a real ass Italian food. And that shit at that restaurant, oh. I wanted to drive my Prius right through the glass door. Everybody out. This ain't real food. This Bella Trattoria Bistro is fucking ugly, man. There's nobody beautiful. This is some ugly ass Italian food. Let's go to the Olive Garden. I was like, this can't be real. Fuck, this cannot be real. Holy shit, this is terrible. Terrible. Got messed with my friend. He didn't know, but damn. I was like, this is how y'all have stayed in business this long. Y'all charging people $18 just for sauce and cheese and dough. And then if they want any other toppings, it's another $2 per 2 toppings or some shit like that. It's like, no, this place is sus. Let's not come back here again. And speaking of sus, I mean, I think it's safe to say that one of my training partners at jiu-jitsu class is toast. I mean, this kid, everybody he rolls with, everybody round the world, everybody he rolls with. I don't know what his problem is. This is some weird, like, he's got like kind of like the Cro-Magnon man kind of look, you know, like our ancestors. I'm sorry, I don't mean to clown this guy, but I don't know, because he kind of looks like the Cro-Magnon man. He also had Cro-Magnon brain, and he don't understand that if you hurt your training partners, people don't want to train with you. This is just how the game works. We just have an understanding, okay? So every time I roll with this guy, he's just super aggressive. So aggressive that me as a masculine lady, I'm like, whoa, chill. He's a lady. You got to bring it down, player. Please. I don't know if it's the age gap or the Cro-Magnon brain, but he's just so aggressive. 2 weeks ago, he kicked somebody twice, and that person was ready to beat the living dog shit out of him. God bless old man Phil. I feel your pain. He just had enough of this kid. And prior to that, he tried to roll hard with somebody else, and they wrecked his shit. So I thought, because we hadn't seen him in a month, I thought we were safe, and he had quit. But it turns out he is back, and back with a vengeance. And the 2 times that we have rolled together, he has deliberately socked my titty, just right out the gate. Gadoosh punches me in the titty. Okay? Why are you punching me in the titty, man? Hey, if we're wrestling, you need a collar tie. That's on my neck. That's on my head, the shoulder. You can grab the waist. Why are you repeatedly punching me in the titty? I don't understand you. What is happening? And so the other day we rolled, and he started doing it again. I was like, man, motherfucker, I don't want to go to the ground with this guy, because I know he's going to hurt me. Okay. So I tried to wrestle this guy for as long as I could, and I'm terrible at wrestling. And of course he keeps punching the titty. And my homie was like, yo, just kick this guy in the dick. And I said, no, I'm trying to refrain. But he's giving me the nod like, yo, let this guy have it. What is he doing? And so we had a scramble, and somehow we ended up on the ground. And I, of course, ended up in an advantageous position. But what does this guy do? He tries to, I've got his back. I'm preparing to do the old rear naked choke, or RNC, as some of you know. And one of the things they teach you is not to cross your feet, because they can basically leg lock you from the front. So he goes to leg lock me from the front, because I have to cross my feet because my legs are too short to hold him, because he's taller. So I don't normally like to do that because of that position. But because it is him, he tries to do it so hard and so furious that he basically fucked up my knee. Somehow bending my ankle back so far that it fucked up my knee, like potentially my tendon. Like I might have a partial tear in my fucking meniscus. I'm serious, y'all. Like my knee is fucking sketched out right now. And just 2 weeks ago, one of these other young punks who knows how to wrestle and knows I don't know how to wrestle fucking takes me down hard and fucks on my knee too. So I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on. Stop it. Why are you going so hard? It's not necessary. So I let him use up all his energy trying to snap my knee. And then I was just like, hey, so, you're doing a good job. I just whispered in his ear. I was like, so you're doing a good job, but that doesn't work on me, just so you know. And then I proceeded to politely break his arm. And usually when I do this move, I do it slowly, because I'm trying to illustrate to my partner, like, hey, if you're trying to get somebody to tap, there is 0.0 need for you to rip something. You don't need to go fast. If you're going fast, that means you're fucking doing it wrong. You don't need to go fast. You need to do the move 1,000 fucking times, 10,000 times slow. And then when you put in your 10,000 reps, then you can start doing the speed racer shit. Why are you trying to rip my fucking knee? We're paying to be here. We're not getting paid to be here. We're not winning a tournament. I'm your training partner, bro. Stop it. So afterwards, I was just like, man, what the fuck is your deal? And so we're in wrestling class. And he yells out after the teacher's talking and goes, so can we suplex in here? And everyone's like, what the fuck? The whole class stepped back and they're like, Jesus Christ, man. You're going to hurt someone. If you've signed up for martial arts to hurt someone, I have a surprise for you. You are not only not going to have any training partners because you've hurt people, somebody else who knows what they're doing is going to fuck you up. Okay? So let's tone it down. Let's bring it back. There is no need for you to harm your training partner or wish harm. And then every time he hurts somebody, he's like, I don't know what happened. Oh, I didn't do anything. Yeah. Settle the fuck down. So I don't know who's going to spread this message to him. I don't know who's listening, but please, you got to tell this guy, take it easy. Take it easy, okay? We're not going to war, man. We're here to learn. If going to war is your thing, then go enlist, okay? But we got a couple people in the class who have enlisted, and they'll probably tell you, war ain't fun. War is not for the faint at heart. And chances are, if you think you're Billy Badass and you go to war, you're going to fuck around and find out. Let's see here. I am currently watching the show on Amazon. Please join me in the torture of watching Nicole Kidman's show called Expats. So it is basically a story without spoiling too much. We're 6 episodes in. Nicole Kidman is an American woman who has a husband who does business in Hong Kong. Back to China, of course. And her little babysitter or whatever loses her kid. One of her kids goes missing in Hong Kong. So obviously Hong Kong's a big city, and if you lose a child, whoo, man, that's going to be a tough one. And of course, you don't speak the language. So we're 6 episodes in, and we have no clues. Where the fuck is Gus? Where is this child? We're 6 episodes in. You mean to tell me that you ain't got no police officer who's looking? You ain't got a police officer who is like investigating persons of interest? You ain't checking CCTV? I know y'all got CCTV in Hong Kong. What the hell is happening? How come we haven't called Xi Jinping? We got a missing kid here. Why is this taking 6 episodes to find this fucking kid? And it's just getting stranger and stranger and stranger. And I'm like, hey, I just want to get the fuck off this ride, yo. I don't want to stop watching it because I feel like it's either going to be 10 episodes or 12 episodes. So I'm almost done with this series. But we need to find this goddamn kid. How has this child been missing for 6 episodes? Nobody has a single clue. Nobody's doing any police work. Nobody is trying to console anyone. Everybody's just acting completely off their rocker, mental. People are screaming. People are roller skating in the apartment. People are swimming naked. I am just trying to find Gus. Where the fuck is Gus? I need this child to come home so I can finish this show. It is terrible. I'm like, man, what is happening? Because at first, in episode 1, we kind of had a person of interest with the neighbor, right? But then the neighbor died. And then we just not looking anymore. Like, that was our one clue. Sorry. The neighbor's dead. Gus is gone. Arrivederci. Lay my bugo. I need fucking answers, man. Come on. Nicole Kidman, you wrote this show. Help me out. Where the fuck is Gus? Oh my God. Would you please join me in the torture of watching Expats? I'm just hoping it's 10 episodes and not 12. Because what the fuck? We're 4 episodes away from the end. I need to find this child, okay? Is he dead? Because if he's dead, just tell me. I don't want to look anymore, man. I keep watching and I keep watching and things happen and things build up and there's chaos and then the episode ends and I'm like, Are we just not looking anymore? Are we just content with the crazy? What is happening? No, Gus. 6 episodes in. Come fucking on. I need some clues, damn it. The one clue y'all had, he died. So somebody else must know something. Oh, I'm just so upset with the show. I need answers, goddammit. I need answers. All right. I need to go because the UFC is about to start. But before I go, here are my motherfucking UFC picks. UFC Mexico City. I've got, what a fucking name is this? Mahakadid John Nemov, Felipe dos Santos, Ronaldo Rodriguez, Claudio Piles, Daniel de Silva, Mateus Medonga, Christian Guiones, Manuel Torres, Yasmin Yargiri, Raul Rosas Jr., Daniel Zellhuber, Yair Rodriguez, and Brandon Moreno. Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet with me, bet against me. Who cares? Let's watch some fucking fights. Yeah! All right, folks. That is going to do it for me. Please, Rambo Per Radio, RamboPerRadio.com. Tell a friend. Buy some merch if you must. I appreciate every single one of you who listens, who purchases things, who support the show, who share it, who like it, who tell me reviews, who leave reviews. Thank you so much. It does not go unnoticed, and I love all of y'all for this. Thank you for supporting my journey and my dream, and I will talk to y'all next week. This is Rambo Per Radio. I'm out. Peace.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
You have mental problems, you have you need attention, you need something.